What's going on, YouTube? I'm back again with another Insecure recap. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. I'm by sick of Insecure. I'm ready for next week to come so we can be the season finale. Because this season has been a dud for me. This episode was better, but it wasn't all that. The episode title is Obsessed Like. So the show kicks off. Issa is having trouble sleeping or whatever. She at her apartment and she just bugging about why hasn't light-skinnedness Nathan hit her back. It's been about a week. She hasn't heard from him. She want to know what's going on. Like, was the sex not good enough? Was she too real with him? Like, she asking all of these questions. Like, what's going on with my light-skinned lover? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, then she was like, you know what, bump Nathan, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my, ish together for this block party, because I really want to do that. And as she trying to talk her way out of, not thinking about Nathan, she get a text, like any little thing that happened, a knock, a bird could sing or anything, and she just like, oh my God, that's Nathan. I knew he couldn't resist coming back, and I'm just like, do women really be like that? Like, do they really be sweating on men like that? Like, it just kind of make me feel uncomfortable, in a way. Like, I wouldn't want a woman feeling like that about me, even if, like, I'm not interested. Like, I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, then we get a scene with Molly and, what's the Asian guy name? Andrew? I think his name Andrew. So we get a scene with Molly and Andrew. I'm gonna call him Andrew. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it later. So they finally on a date, and she fronting the whole time like she didn't know it was a date. Like, she just like, I'm just thinking we just about to grab something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And just chit chat. I'm just like, you trying way too hard, sis. Like, you like the Asian persuasion, so just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop putting up the front. Just go with the flow. And so, you know what I'm saying? He asked her, why she been dodging him. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since Coachella, he been like trying to be baby. Like, he trying to hook up. You know what I'm saying? Not just the hook up, but he want to like hook up. And so, she went on to tell him how she was embarrassed about how she acted at Coachella, and she was wilding, she was on a Molly, so she was rolling and saying crazy stuff or whatever. Then anyway, Molly, typical Molly, she cuts the date short, and she was like, I gotta get back to work, and I'm just so sick of her at work. Like, I don't know, my girlfriend all about work too, but if we out on a date, like, you better not tell me that you got to go and do some work, especially if I'm, footing the bill. Like, sit there, eat, conversate. So anyway, she was like, if you free tomorrow, whatever, let's link up and we can do that then. So then moving on, Lawrence oh man, what's Lawrence's friend name? The light-skinned guy. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of him. The one who always telling Lawrence to, like, let's smash this female, that female. I cannot think of bruh's name. Oh my God. Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. Lawrence and his friend, they having a conversation, and Lawrence is basically talking about he looking for a change and he thinking about going to church. And Lawrence is like, I guess he trying to get, side note, what's pissing me off is the fact that it looks like they trying to write Lawrence light skin back in the show. I haven't seen Daniel one episode since he took Issa boxes to her new crib. So that's how we do dark skinned people. Y'all use us to move y'all boxes of clothes and shoes and purses and y'all just throw us to the side. Like, and I was like episode maybe 3 or 4. Like, can the dark-skinned brother get some love? Like, I haven't seen Daniel since, and we trying to write Lawrence back into the show for what? Like, I don't care. Like, she cheated. They let's not do that. But anyway, he talk about going to church, and so his homeboy was like, I wish I knew his name. That's irritating me. I forgot his name just like that. Anyways, he downplaying. He like, church, like, what you want to go to church for? And all of this. And then Lawrence was just like, man, chill out. I want to try something different, something new. I want to go to church. So the friend was like, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? Church got mad women there anyways. You know, which is true. Women outnumber men in church. Very similar to how women outnumber men in college, but that's another story. So anyways, we get a scene back at Issa apartment. She dreaming. She's still tripping about that old light-skinned Nathan. I don't know, man. Like, we trying to write Lawrence back in, then we trying to write Nathan in, and it's the second week in a row. We ain't even seen Nathan, but we forgetting all about Daniel. And I know y'all was like, man, why you talking about Daniel? He wasn't in the episode. Because I can. And I'm just saying, he like, when she ain't had nowhere else to go, you know who sofa she slept on? When she got tired of sleeping on the sofa, you know who bed she slept on? When she got tired of eating her Cheetos without, I'm gonna leave that one alone. But y'all know what I'm saying. But anyway, she still tripping about Nathan. So she was just like, I'm about to send him a picture so he can see what he been missing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, women do not be like this. Like, no way, like, I don't know. Anyway, so, she stopped posing for the camera or whatever. Nothing, no exotic pictures or nothing like that. But, y'all know, then she lifting, she picking up, her lift people. I never took a lift, so I have no idea how that goes. And she's still thinking about this young guy. And I'm just like, oh my God. So this really what Obsessed Like is going. We're going to be tripping over light skin Nathan this entire episode. But anyways, she comes to a stop at a grocery store. Now she all on his Instagram. And I'm just like, I guess that's the routine. They don't pick up the phone. They don't pick up the text. You check out the social media. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I need to know what kind of phone Lawrence got. Not Lawrence, but Nathan got, because when she was sending them text messages, they was green. So that lead me, now if he got an iPhone and she's sending text messages and they turn green, one or two things. Either it don't even mean one or two things. It mean one thing. It mean you blocked. Because if your phone dead, your phone could be dead too. That's the other thing. So his phone could be dead, or he blocked it. So if he got an iPhone, like, we got to check out for that. Or maybe he got a Droid. I don't know, but I'm just trying to think of, because like at this point, they low-key got me wondering, like, what the boy name? Nathan, like, and I don't want to feel like that. Like, I'm Team Daniel. I am. So anyways, she hit up the girls in the group me. She was like, hey man, which one of y'all changed the password to our burner account? You know what I'm saying? They had a name for it, like, I'm gonna just make up some, like, I'm about to catch you up account. Well, they had like a burner account that all three girls had. Well, when they dating they dating or whatever, they want to see if the guys will respond to a random Instagram. So anyways, Kelly let her know the new password. She go in, she writes, see, y'all got Lawrence coming back and y'all got me. Let's kick Lawrence out, please. So she wrote Nathan a message on Instagram, was like, you look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, the thirst is real. Like, just say hey with a smiling face and go on about your day. Like, did he respond? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep the thirst to a minimum. Anyway, so then we moving on. We got Lawrence and his friend. They go to church. Lawrence is trying to pay attention to the pastor while his friend, I wish I can remember his name, but is it Derek? No, it's not Derek. Dog, I guarantee as soon as I start recording, I'm gonna remember this cat name. He looking at the women in church anyway. He like, that one fine, I'll sleep with that one, I'll marry that one, I'll love that one, I'll sleep with that one. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, you giving us a bad name on a TV show. Like, don't make the fellas look that bad. Like, don't make us look that thirsty. Like, come on, man. And so, so the pastor up there giving his word. And so, at the end of the church service, the pastor usually open up the doors for anybody that want to come and join, get their life to Christ or join the church. And old boy had the nerve to go, not Lawrence, but his friend, he had the nerve to hop down and he just trying, man, look at him. I guess you got some guys out there that go, no distance is too far to attract women. So he goes down there trying to, you know what I'm saying, I guess that's his new gig or whatever. So after church, so next we get a scene where Torian, he gives Molly a call about how he's probably not going to be able to make it to the presentation and that they're going to have to postpone it. And she pisses me off because she trying to be like, well, we don't have to postpone it. I could pitch the ideas, and he just like, nah, this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go according. But anyways, moving on. So after church, Lawrence was talking about to his friend, about how good the word was and all this good stuff. And then a woman approaches him. I guess she's gonna be a new character as well. I do have her name in my notes. Her name is Denise, right? So, you know what I'm saying? She approaches Lawrence and, you know what I'm saying, asks Lawrence, like, why didn't he go down and get saved, give his life to Christ, all that good stuff. And he was just like, it's his first time. And that's kind of how I go into church, first time going to church. Although I grew up in the church, so it's a little different. But for those who haven't, my friends and there's other people out in the church, but first time going to church, you're just trying to go and see what it's all about. What's the hoorah about, yada, yada, yada. So you just not going to go and, give your life. But maybe you would. I don't know. Everybody different. So next, we moving on. We get Molly and Andrew. They meet up for their second date. And, she wants to talk about work and how Torian is micromanaging her. And guess what? Let's not talk about that, Molly. You on a date with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Let him get to know Molly, the person, instead of Molly, the lawyer. Let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about you as a person. And so, she got off of it. Then they started talking, reminiscing about things they was talking about when they was at Coachella. She brings up how Andrew told her that he wants audition for B2K. I don't see it, but I'm going with the storyline. That's what was written, so that's what we're going with. So he brings up the shade. He was like, oh, I remember you telling me. No, she was like, so I remember you telling me you kissed your homeboy girlfriend. And so he was like, oh, so we taking shots like that. So he was like, I remember you telling me that you were hooking up with a married man. And she felt hit. And me as a guy, I was in my feelings a little bit because you just called him out about him kissing one of his, his homeboy girlfriends. But when he called you out by sleeping with a married man, you felt hit. You felt a certain type of way. Sit your behind down somewhere. I don't like that. You can dish it, but you can't take it. Keep that same energy when it's your turn. When it's your turn to take it. So then she got so defensive and talks about he wrong for taking a shot at her like that. She, he don't know her like that. You know what I'm saying? The situation was complicated. Yada, yada, yada. Making all these excuses about you sleeping with a married man. We don't need no excuses. Just say I slept with him. I had a good time. It's over and done. But anyway, she went on to talk about, he was like, oh, since I don't understand, make me understand. And I felt like he was being sincere. He wasn't trying to be judgmental. He was just trying to get to know Molly as a person, you know what I mean? Then she was just like, I really don't care, it is what it is, y'all men dogs anyways, I'm just looking out for me, you know what I'm saying? He led me on to believe it was gonna be something totally different, but I'm just looking out for me. Then she got so upset she left the date. And I'm just like, okay, you keep that same energy. Next time, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you talking trash about somebody else, and when they hit you with something that you done, keep that same energy, how you can dish it. You need to be able to take it, you know what I'm saying? Moving on, we get Issa. She back in, she spent a lot of time in bed this episode. I don't know. But anyway, she's still tripping by Nathan. And so Roger, the owner of the building, he hits her up like, hey, the plumber waiting outside for 20, 30 minutes. We need to go handle that. And so as she's sitting there watching the plumber do her job, she she still, man, why he ain't hitting me back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? She watching his Instagram, and apparently on his Instagram, people are, you know what I'm saying, leaving comments thanking him for the haircut. So, y'all remember earlier I said that maybe he done put it on the block list. You see what I'm saying? Because people on his Instagram recently is like, thank you for the haircut, bro. Like, so he ain't in jail. You know, I think he done blocked her because of the whole Lyft incident that, you know, may have got misunderstood or whatever. But anyways, so she got upset and she was just like, oh, heck no. You know, you living your best life out here with your hair clippers and you ain't calling me back? Like, she got up and left. She finna go get some answers. So anyway, so I don't want to skip nothing. So then one of the partners, moving on to the next scene, one of the partners from the law firm that Molly works at, you know, asked her when will Torian be back so they can give the presentation. And that heifer gonna lie to my son. I don't know. Heifer, you do know. He told you to postpone. Come on now, heifer. Do what you're supposed to do and postpone. Then, you know, she talk herself up and I can, you know, it's no, we don't need to, I can get the pitch. I can get the pitch. You know, I can get the presentation myself. I'm just like, this heifer, man, oh my goodness, like your thirst to be important. Like, you so thirsty to be important. You so thirsty for ranking. It don't make no sense. Now, some of y'all can probably relate. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just had to go to work, do my job, get my coins, and go. You know, I just need to be on the right side of the ranking and that wrong side. The right side, keep my job. The wrong side, get fired. So, anyways, moving on. After Molly gives her presentation, Issa hits up like, look, I need a favor. Are you down? Boom. So now the favor is to go stalk Nathan crib. And apparently Nathan, Andrew, and whatever other guy, Kelly messing with, they all live together. I mean, I don't know, like, grown men still living together? Like, you know, y'all working at McDonald's or something? Like, what's really going on? Anyways, moving on. Don't feel hit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that about it. So Molly lets her know, like, girl, you out here looking crazy like a fool for this light-skinned piece of man. I done dealt with a light-skinned, Dro light-skinned. You see what he did to me? Leave them light-skinned men where they at. And then anyway, so you know what I'm saying, she gives Issa the 411 about how her and Andrew date went bad. Issa ain't even trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even trying to hear that. She's so determined to find out what happened to Nathan. So they go and knock on the door. Andrew comes, you know, answers the door. And, you know, he lets them know, like, you know what I'm saying, what y'all doing here? And they make up something, like they went and bought some donuts or some Rice Krispie cakes or something. I don't know what that was they was eating. And he lets them know from the jump, like, I'm the only one here. But of course, Detective Issa, you know, Detective Ray, she didn't believe it. So she was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And so he's like, the bathroom is that way. Then her nose behind, she going all up the stairs, like, oh, the bathroom right upstairs, yeah. So, you know, she doing her snooping around, yada, yada, yada. And so anyways, so Molly and Andrew is talking, Molly trying to stall. And, you know, he calls her out about, you know what I'm saying, like, why they there. Like, he just asked, like, why y'all really here? And then, you know, she brings up the date and what went wrong, and then she forgives him. And if I was that little Asian persuasion, I would have said, heifer, forgive me. You threw shade at me first. Tell my time I kissed my man's girlfriend, and when I said something about you sleeping with a married man, you got in your feelings. You owe me the apology. I don't owe you nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? He goes on the sweet talking and just pissed me off. Like, man, you the victim, and me know how many times the men, do you know how many times in a relationship, this ain't even a relationship, but whatever they got going on, you know how many times the man actually get to be the victim? Not many. So when I get a chance to be the victim, I'm gonna play the victim. He pissed me off. She attacked, she got mad at you because she couldn't keep that same energy when she was taking a shot at you. Man, please. You know how many times I get to play the victim? Man. But anyway, then he go to sweet talking. Tell my son, I don't know the real Molly. All I know, I can't tell if you the Molly from Coachella or the Molly from that I've been dealing with the last couple of days. And I'm just like, bro, it don't matter. Play the victim, because she gonna do it to you. That's what she's trying to flip the script and play the victim when you the one who been victimized. See, he ain't looking at it like that. And so anyways, Issa, she's snooping through Nathan's room. She even contemplating going through the trash. Now she trying to get on this man's computer, and this heifer had the nerve to think this man's password is Issa. Thank God Molly came and stopped her before she typed that in. Look here, man. Look here. That's some doggone middle school element. Man, look here, man. What man that y'all just talking, dating? Why would your name be this man's password? So anyways, they out in the car, they talking, Issa and Molly, and Molly calls Issa out. She's like, I hope you ain't thinking about going back in there. And then she goes on to talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, man, these men, they don't care about nobody. They don't care about us, and they'll have us out here looking stupid. And I'm just like, hold up, time out. You gotta take some responsibilities too. You knew that man, I don't care what he told you. You knew he was a married man, so don't you put all that on him. You knew, and only reason why you feel hit now is because you don't find out the Candace pregnant. I'm gonna leave that alone, because I'm trying to knock this out in a couple minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? Molly like, man, why he got you tripping like this? Like, what's the eggplant that good? And so Issa talks about, you know what I'm saying? She said it was. She said it was for the record. And you know what I'm saying? Issa like, that keep too real with him. And so Molly was just like, girl, if he don't want the real you shouldn't want him. And so Issa goes on to talk about, man, you know what I'm saying? That light skinned piece of sand, he made me feel then. How did she say it? He made me feel more than a effer. I don't want to curse on my channel. I try not to. But she says he makes her feel more than an effer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, okay, I guess you know that. Is a mood, is a feeling. So anyways, moving on, Lawrence is eating frozen yogurt with Denise, the chick from church that she look like she gonna be the next babe. I'm sick of it already. Where Daniel at? Anyway, they talking about the church service. And she just like giving him the Christian aspect on things, and how, her first time going to church, she really wasn't that into it, and she was just going through the motions of going to church. But once she got involved with doing things within the church, man, she fell in love with church, God, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Like, that's some real life advice right there. Like, once you get involved in the church, it takes on a completely different meaning. So then we go back to Issa. She in the bed again, y'all. I told she spent a lot of time in bed. She did. If she wouldn't have took a shower at the beginning of this episode, I would have been like, she been in bed this whole episode, 2 or 3 days, and then take a shower. But I'm getting off topic. So she thinking about Nathan. But at this point, she going through deleting his recent call history. I believe she erased the contact. And I'm just like, good, about time. It's been a week, probably going on 2 weeks, man. He ain't hit you back yet. Put him on the block list. That's what men do. That's what we do. At least I'm gonna just keep it going. So then moving on, Lawrence get a text from Denise about Bible study, asking if he's coming. And he was like, I'm gonna think on that and I'll hit you back. So then we get a scene. Issa, she goes to the workshop that Lawrence suggested to her about, how to do the block party. Then we get a quick scene when back at the law firm, the one that Molly works at, the all black law firm, for FUBU, for us, by us, or whatever. And Torian is giving Molly the side eye when she speaks, and I mean, he has every right to. Like, she stepped over, like, there's boundaries for a reason, and she went, beyond just for some ranking, and she don't even know if it's gonna really pay off. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, girl. Then we get the final scene. Issa goes to visit Lawrence at his job, and I'm just like, how you even, like, why? What, like, no. I'm saying to myself, producers, writers, Please, Lawrence got him a new boo. Denise, Issa single, Daniel single, Nathan missing. Let's you know what I'm saying. Let's not backtrack. But anyways, I felt like she was going to see Nathan because she trying to, you know what I'm saying, I guess, I ain't gonna say hook up with Lawrence, but go spend some time with Lawrence to make up for, you know, the lack of Nathan recently. Like, whatever. Like, somebody has to fill that void. Why not Lawrence? You know, he's a sucker anyways, you know? So she asked him about the coffee. At first they making small talk. And, you know, he asked her how is the lifting going. And she was, you know, she was going front. But then she was honest and she was like, ever since I moved out the apartment, it's been hard. I've been sleeping on people's sofas. And I got mad. Right there. Because tell him whose sofa you were sleeping on. I slept on Daniel's sofa. The one I cheated on you with. She didn't say that. That's what she forgot to mention. If you gonna give him the rundown, let him know who you were staying with, sis. Come on now. So anyways, you know, she goes back talking about this block party and, you know, how she, you know, may be in over her head. And he reminds her like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, you get in your own head, just go for it, you got it. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all know y'all women, y'all be thinking too much, getting in y'all own head. That's what y'all do. I ain't gonna even talk about it too much. Then, you know, she talks about, you know, how she's trying to change, and then Lawrence brings up, you know, I'm trying to change too. You know, I'm trying to get into church, but I don't know if it's really for me. And she gives him some good advice. She says, you know what I'm saying, maybe that church that you went to is not for you, which I think he lying. He done met him a nice love. You know, Denise look alright now. You know, she a Christian woman too. You know what I'm saying? She a Christian woman. I think he lying. He liked that church because he was talking about after service with his homeboy about the word. Don't be fronting for Issa. Don't front for her. Shoot, she ain't got her stuff together either. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? She gives him the advice that, look, don't give up on church. Find a church that works for you. And which is true, you know what I'm saying? You may not like a specific church, but just don't give up on it after that. Find a church that works for you and go about it like that. Then, you know, they go on to talk about her block party, for us, by us, FUBU, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. But I believe next week is the season finale. I'm excited because this season has been a dud to me. I haven't seen Daniel since episode 3 or 4. I'm mad about that. We trying to write Lawrence back in. I ain't got time for that. Nathan, he's still missing. I ain't trying to make time for that. And, you know, no Kelly, no Tiffany this episode. Molly, she is getting on my nerves because she trying to, you know, be a boss, trying to get, you know, ranking and work. I ain't got time for that. Issa look like she gonna try to get back in good with Nathan. Not Nathan. What the boy named Lawrence. I ain't here for that. So it's a bunch of stuff that I ain't here for, that I ain't got time for. So I'll holler at y'all later. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.